Hi and welcome to the latest Steve's Amateur Garage video. Great to have you along. Today we're going to be working on the Ferrari 360 and in particular trying to get to the bottom of an issue we have with the F1 gearbox. I believe it is the accumulator that is causing an issue. That is to say, every time we change from second to third gear and fourth to fifth gear, it flashes its little gearbox symbol. It still changes gear, but it's obviously trying to tell us something. So the question is, can the amateur mechanic replace the accumulator on the F1 gearbox? Let's go. So here's the replacement accumulator, £250 worth, and it's just a case of getting a spanner onto this section here to get a good grip of it. I don't think it's going to be on loosely, it'll be pretty tight, and it's just a case of access is going to be the issue here, I think. Let's see how we go. In preparation for this job, yesterday I opened the driver's side window, opened the front boot, and obviously when you open the door it pressurizes the system, so we've left it overnight and that pressure should have dissipated by now, but now I can open the front boot and basically switch off the battery. And there's the battery isolator switch in the corner of the front trunk. It turns clockwise to switch it off. So now we can open the door and it doesn't run the F1 system, which is good. Here we have the engine covers removed from effectively the right hand side of the car. There's a large cover here and a small cover. You couldn't get it with just the small cover off, so both of them come off relatively easy, just a few Allen headed bolts to get them out of the way. And then there's the accumulator, and access is actually not that bad, but trying to get onto that bolt down there, the part that you can get a spanner on, is really quite tight. So we'll get a spanner in there and see how we go. I'm not sure this is the recommended method for removal, but this is quite a solid piece of kit here. It's not like an oil filter with thin metal, it's really quite solid. So I've used my oil filter chain remover, put a bit of gaffer tape around it to give it a little bit of bite, and put a lot of pressure on it, more than you would with a normal oil filter, but it has freed it off. So now I should be able to just spin that out the way. Success! There's the new accumulator back on. Exact reverse procedure, put a bit of gaffer tape around it, put my chain oil filter remover around it and just tightened it up as much as I could. Word of warning, when you're taking the old one out, A, a small amount of fluid will start to leak out as you undo it, and then B, there's still a bit of pressure left in it, and make sure you're wearing safety goggles because it goes everywhere. Gives you a bit of a shock as it lets itself go, but no harm done, just a bit of a clean up process later, and fingers crossed we're all good. Okay, having started the engine up and let it go through its reset procedure, sort of just idling for 10 minutes to settle itself down, we can now turn the key a couple of clicks. Well, the engine isn't started, it's done its check okay. If you put your foot on the brake and press the up paddle, you can hear that running the system. It's gone to first gear, second gear, and there's the little light flashing straight away. But you should be able to go right the way up through the gears. And there's fourth flashes, fifth and sixth. flashes a couple of times. So it's doing exactly the same as what it did with the original accumulator on. If I go down the gears into fourth, flashes, labours a bit on that one as well, takes a little bit longer. There's third, okay, into second, again you can hear it labouring a little bit, into first, and if I press both paddles it will go into neutral. So effectively no change there. So if anyone has experienced a similar thing with the 360 or 430 and knows where to go next to try and solve this flashing light issue, please feel free to let me know in the comments. Well, thanks so much for watching this video. Hope you've enjoyed it. The answer to the question, can the amateur mechanic replace the accumulator on the Ferrari F1 gearbox? Yes, he can. It was relatively straightforward. Has it solved the issue? No. Stay tuned for more exciting videos on the ever-going saga, and hopefully we'll get to the bottom of it. If you've enjoyed the video, please like, subscribe, and don't forget to hit the notification bell. We've got plenty more exciting videos coming soon, both on the Ferrari, the E-Types, the camper van, and the MG. You all take care. I'll see you for the next one. Bye for now.